That good?
Tested out stage 1, went and mixed some feed, worked really good. The loader used to come back with the grapple and hit here, and now it only comes back to about here. So that took a lot of the slop out of it. Next we're going to rebuild these and rebuild this and add a pin boss to the outside here. Because I know you can't see all the grease, but this side's not as bad. These are ovaling out. So all you got is this. This is about a 3/8 plate for surface to rub on. So adding a pin boss will absorb a lot more of that pressure. And let's take her apart. So this one's not too bad. There's still a bit of play in there. This one's really bad. This one's not terrible. But only these two are going to get pin bosses. This one, that greasable zerk or greasable pin, I haven't built one of those. I haven't built a new one for that yet, so that will stay the same. And so we're going to cut 2 out of the 3 off here. They're pretty sloppy. I'm going to work on cutting these out. We're going to plasma torch this off. And that one. They're a little bit bigger. I'm thinking I might grind a flat spot on the top and bottom so it fits in between the walls of this tube. But I think we're going to be, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Got the plasma torch hooked up. I got to switch from the welder to the plasma. Only got one outlet. So I got to find a safe spot for you guys. I don't want you to get burned. Maybe over here would be a nice spot. You can watch from there. That's safe viewing distance, I believe. This is the Hypertherm Power Max 85 in action. Watch how it effortlessly cuts. Gotta love the plasma torch. Very nice. say it's a little hot. This is the beautifulest, most greatest hole ever. We're gonna make this hole so great. Everybody's gonna want to be in it. Oh, sugar titties. She almost fits. Just gonna have to take a little off the top and bottom. Hi, Chihuahua. To the grinder. We got the sleeves fit in, and I took the other leveling bar off, and we're pinned through so we get the same length. And we'll square all this up, double check it, triple check it, then I'll probably mess it up and weld it together crooked. So we'll do some measuring and get everything put together. So we're going to make sure this sleeve is centered on this tube. 3 3/4 inch and 7/8. 2.5. Perfect. We're nice and square. I think I'll tack that one in place and then come down here and check this one. Got them welded up, painted the wrong color green, but I don't have the right color. This isn't John Deere Classic, just some other stuff I had. Figured if I'm painting it the wrong color, I might as well not waste my John Deere paint. So now we're gonna put this side back together, see how everything fits, and if it all fits nice, I'm gonna take that leveling bar back off and use it for a jig to weld up the other side. Everything fits like it should. Great success. Time to break for lunch. We're back, kitties. We're back. Meow. So, before lunch, I was trying to cut these bosses off. Had a 7-inch cutoff wheel, but it wore out, and that was the only one the store had. So now I'm gonna finish with the torch. So I almost made it through on that one, about 90% of the way. This one is about 3/4 of the way. So we'll fire up the torch, and I'm going to use the oxy torch. Got a little more control of the flame, and should just be able to blow that weld off, in theory. Sometimes the old school torch is a little better. This should scare the kitties. Better put my good grip. Get that thing dialed in. Got it. Ta-da! You can see where we had the cutting wheel and then had to switch to the torch. Now I just got to do a little cleanup with the grinder. And we can fit up the pin bosses and tack them in. Breaking out the big old grinder. It's an old Milwaukee that my grandpa had actually. All right, look at that. Nice. Now I'll flip it over and use the flap wheel to take the paint off the other side. So we get a nice surface to weld to. Now we gotta fit these in and tack them together. I think last time I just put the holes in line with that bottom one. What's wrong, kitty? Use the quick clamp, tighten it up, and tack it in place. Like so. All done. Weld it up. We'll let her cool down. See how the pins fit. Might run the reamer through them. Give them a little bit more tolerance. A little looser fit. Don't need them terribly tight. Got everything torched out. Got the new sleeves fitted in. Using this one we already modified as a jig. Make sure the same length and square. I put the other pin boss on there so you can get a better judge. See how it's nice and tight in the corners. So it's all good. Centered them already. Now we're just gonna double check we got the grease zerks holes in the ends nicely. This one can get turned just a little bit up, right there. All right, we'll tack them in. Double check it. Still looks good. And tack her in a couple more spots. Got them all welded in. Turned out pretty good. Should do the trick. Now just wire brush them and paint her up, put it back together. Got it all back together. Everything seems to work as it should. That's stage 2 complete. Now next project is to do these pin bosses, which reminds me I forgot to measure. Still a lot of play in that one. You can see the gap in it, and that one. But probably wait and do that one when we're done feeding with the feed mixer and the cows are out on grass. Just have to pull the loader off to get it done. So no huge rush on those. Just what we did already tightened it up immensely. So let's start the 4630 and go do some chores. Watch it roll some coal as she starts up. I'll give it a little bit of ether just so we don't run the battery down.
Another thought?